Ladies and gentlemen, please raise as our esteemed guests arrive. Ano Badraha Kratavoyantu Vishwataha. May noble thoughts come to us from all directions. A very good morning to one and all gathered here. With immense pride and joy, I, Dr. Sandhya, with my co-host, Dr. Srinivas, warmly welcome you to the inaugural ceremony of International Conference on Translational and Technological Advances in Health Sciences, ICTAHS 2025. Organized by School of Health Sciences, Dayanand Sagar University, Bengaluru. Founded on the vision of late Sri Dayananda Sagar, this institution
continuation of this legacy. A conference designed to bridge innovation with impact, research with reality, and knowledge with human well-being. This conference brings together academicians, clinicians, industry experts, research scholars, and innovators to explore how the science and technology translate healthcare that is compassionate, accessible, and transformative. This ICTAHS 2025 not only serves as a vibrant platform for knowledge sharing, but also as a catalyst for innovation, collaboration, and progress. Renowned scientists, eminent speakers, and experts across the globe.
Karnataka is a state of rich culture, knowledge, and tradition. As a mark of respect, I request everyone to kindly raise for the nation state anthem.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ, जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ನೀಡೆ, ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ, ಗಂಧದ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಣಿಯೇ, ರಾಘವ ಮಧುಸೂದನರವತರಿಸಿದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ. ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ, ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ, ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ, ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ, ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ದಿನದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ. विद्यारण्य बसवेश्वर मध्वर दिव्यारण्य, रन्न षडक्षरि पुन्ना, पंकल कुविपति जन्ना, कुमार व्यासर मंगल धाम, कवि कोकिलಗಳ पुण्य राम, नानक रामानंद कबीरರ भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते. ಹೊಯ್ಸಳರಾಳಿದ ನಾಡೆ, ಕಂಕಣ ಜಕಣರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಬೀಡೆ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಾವತಿ ತುಂಗ, ಕಾವೇರಿಯವರ ಗಂಗ, ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ವಿವೇಕರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನು
Let us begin this auspicious occasion on a vibrant note. To symbolize harmony, culture, and the spirit of celebration, we now present an inaugural dance by the team Kala Tarangini.
Pani mama tida daga din tari kida din tari kida tom naach rahe gori tam didam teri tari kida daga din tari kida din tari kida tom naach rahe gori tam didam teri tari kida daga din tari बाजे पायल कहो छनन छनन बाजे पायल कहो छनन छनन बाजे पायल कहो छनन 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 तुम छनन 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 तुम छनन 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 तुम छनन 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 तुम छनन 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 तीन तरी तीन तरी किदा तो नाच रहे गोरी ताम दिदाम तेरी तरी किदा तीन तरी किदा तरी
Thank you, Kala Tarangini team, for your graceful performance.
We now request our conference chair, Dr. Pushpa Sarkar, and convener, Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, to escort our esteemed dignitaries to the dais. We invite the audience to welcome them with a warm round of applause.
Thank you, sir. We are deeply honored and privileged by your presence on the dais.
To set the tone for this conference, it is my honor to invite Dr. Pushpa Sarkar, Conference Chair, ICTAHS 2025 and Dean, School of Health Sciences, Dayananda Sagar University, to deliver the welcome address. I request our Dean, Dr. Pushpa Sarkar, Conference Chair, to address the gathering.
Here, Amma. Give a hand. A pleasant morning to one and all here. With immense pride and joy, I extend my warmest welcome to each one of you to this International Conference on Translational and Technological Advances in Health Sciences, ICTAHS 2025, organized by the School of Health Sciences, Dayananda Sagar University. Now, ICTAHS is a platform that embodies collaboration, innovation, and scientific exchange. This conference brings together experts, researchers, clinicians, academicians from across the globe to explore the latest advancements in health sciences, bridging the gap between the research and real-world application. Through this initiative, we aim to inspire interdisciplinary learning, foster meaningful dialogue, and promote translational outcomes that truly make a difference in healthcare delivery. Dayananda Sagar University has always been a frontrunner in promoting innovation, research, and excellence in education. The university constantly nurtures a culture of inquiry and creativity, encouraging the faculty and students alike to explore new ideas and contribute meaningfully to the advancement of science and society. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. D. Hemachandra Sagar, and Pro-Chancellor, Dr. D. Premachandra Sagar, for their constant encouragement and visionary leadership, and for giving us this wonderful opportunity to host this international conference. It's indeed a moment of great pride to have amongst us an eminent gathering of distinguished academicians. It's my privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to our distinguished guests and dignitaries who have graced this occasion by their presence. I extend my deepest respect and warm welcome to our chief guest, Shri Dinesh Gundurao, Honorable Minister for Family, Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka. Sir, under your leadership, Karnataka has witnessed transformative initiatives in healthcare. Your vision continues to strengthen healthcare accessibility across the state. Your work and dedication towards rural and urban communities have been truly exemplary. We are honored to have you today, sir. Thank you. I am delighted to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Bhagavan B.C., Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka. Dr. Bhagavan's leadership has been instrumental in elevating the academic standards and fostering innovation across medical and all the health sciences in the state. Sir, your guidance has been invaluable to countless educators and students. Welcome you, sir. gives me great pleasure to welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, Pro-Chancellor and Chief Advisor, Dattamege Institute of Higher Education and Research. Dr. Mishra's contribution to medical education reforms, competency-based curriculum design, and policy advisory has shaped national frameworks for healthcare education in India. Sir, we welcome you, sir. A warm welcome to Shri Gali Swami, sir, Secretary of Mahatma Gandhi Vidyapita Trust, whose unwavering support and vision continue to guide the Dayanand Sagar institutions towards excellence with values. Sir, we are honored to have you here with us today. We welcome you, sir. I also extend my heartfelt welcome to Professor Dr. B.S. Satyanarayana, Vice Chancellor, Dayananda Sagar University, our presiding dignitary today. Sir, your vision and dynamic leadership continue to inspire our university community to reach new heights in research, innovation, and global collaboration. We welcome you, sir. It's my pleasure to welcome Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, Vice Chancellor, Inaugural University, a distinguished surgical oncologist and academic leader whose commitment to research and institutional excellence has made Inaugural a model of integrated health science education. Sir, we are honored to have you here, sir. Welcome. I also extend a warm welcome to Dr. S. Sachidanand, Executive Director, Siddhaganga Medical College and Research Institute, and former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, an eminent dermatologist whose contribution to academic governance and medical education policy have left a lasting impact across Karnataka. Sir, we welcome you, sir. It's a privilege to welcome Dr. M.A. Shekhar, former Director, Karnataka Institute of Endocrinology and Research, Government of Karnataka, also former Vice Chancellor, Adichunchanagiri University, and an eminent diabetologist known for his clinical expertise and leadership in endocrinology and health education. Sir, we welcome you, sir. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Puttamadappa C., Registrar, Dayananda Sagar University, whose consistent administrative guidance and academic leadership have been vital to our institution's continued growth. So thank you for being here. We welcome you, sir. And I also extend a warm welcome to Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, convener of ICTAHS 2025, whose unwavering dedication, meticulous planning, and tireless efforts have brought this conference to life. We welcome you, Dr. Vijay Kumar. To each of you, our distinguished guests, speakers, faculty, researchers, students, delegates, and my dear colleagues, a hearty welcome to each one of you to be a part of this collaborative journey towards advancing health sciences. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
We would also like to warmly welcome and honor Dr. Pushpa Sarkar for her leadership in guiding ICTAHS 2025. Thank you, ma'am. Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dhanasampada, shatrubuddhi vinashaya, deepajyoti namostute.
Light symbolizes knowledge, purity, and awakening of wisdom. To mark the auspicious beginning of ICTAHS 2025, we now request our esteemed dignitaries to please come forward for the lighting of the lamp.
We would like to call upon Ms. Manasa and Ms. Anjana to present an invocation song for the harmonious beginning of ICTAHS 2025.
चंद्रचूड शिवशंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो चंद्रचूड शिवशंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो सुंदरधर पिनाकधर हर सुंदरधर पिनाकधर हर गंगाधर गज चर्मांबरधर गंगाधर गज चर्मांबरधर चंद्रचूड शिवशंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो चंद्रचूड शिवशंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो कोरलली बस मरुद्राक्षव धरिसिद परम वैष्णवनु नीने गरुड गमन नमा पुरंदर विडलन प्राण प्रियनु नीने चंद्रचूड शिवशंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो रमणा निनगे नमो नमो थैंक यू
Thank you. May this light guide and inspire the knowledge we share today. It's now time to hear from our esteemed guest. To deliver inaugural address, we have our chief guest, Shri Dinesh Gundurao, Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka, has led several impactful healthcare initiatives across Karnataka. Under his leadership, programs such as Karnataka Brain Health Initiative, the Nammat Clinics Urban Primary Care Model, and strengthening of district and taluk level government hospitals have actively expanded to improve accessibility and quality of care. His focus on public health system strengthening, equitable service delivery, and the patient-centered healthcare continues to shape Karnataka into a model of progressive health governance. With great honor, may I now request Dr. Shri Dinesh Gundurao, Honorable Minister, to deliver inaugural address.
Good morning to all. It gives me great pleasure to be here on this wonderful occasion. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ದಯಾನಂದ ಸಾಗರ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಅವರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜೀವ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸೈನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದರ ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಅವರೇ, the Pro Chancellor and Chief Advisor, Dattamagi Institute of Higher Education, and the keynote speaker, Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, and all the many dignitaries on the dais, Shri Galiswami, Dr. M. A. Shekhar, Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, Dr. Sachidanand, Dr. C. Putmadappa, and of course, the Vice Chancellor of DSU, Professor Satnarayana, and all dear friends and people who have come to participate in today's event. Many academicians are here, many students also are here, many people connected to the health department are here. So, and even students, faculty members, and all dear friends. So it is a great privilege for me also to be here, and firstly I want to congratulate Dayanand Sagar University for having organized this wonderful event and really playing a very good host to all of us. And this is the first time I'm coming over here, and to see this campus and the way it is being developed, that itself is an eye-opener. It is really, I think, this is going to become one of the premier universities in the country, the way it is being developed. And the path that they're taking is not just building a wonderful campus, but creating the right environment. An environment which enables the harnessing of ideas, creating facilities which can incubate those ideas, and to have discussions on the latest technological trends, latest research, and to have interaction with great scholars and world leaders. So any university, the most important focus for a university is to see that knowledge is shared and new ideas and new thoughts and new innovations are incubated and created. So Dayanand Sagar has got a long history of running education institutions, and what I'm very happy about is that they could have easily rested on their laurels and gone about running their educational institutions in a typical way which many other people do. But I think the path that they're taking is a much more difficult path, in the sense that to set up a campus which can really bring people together and create, this the right environment for knowledge to flourish, and that requires commitment. That requires a long vision, and it requires a lot of support, both financial and all kinds of support. And I think that is something that I think is wonderful. And looking at the way things are progressing here, like I said earlier, I'm sure that the future is going to be very bright. Today the world is so interconnected, and there are so many things happening around the globe, and for people to really understand all those new developments and new ideas, I think these kind of conferences really help us in understanding those ideas, and to share and discuss and come out with our own insights and and our own contributions to what those ideas can be used for. Ultimately, for a country like India, where we have a huge population, and there's still so much of, challenges that we face. There is still lots of, poverty is there, and a lot of superstition is there, and a lot of divisions are there. We have a big task ahead of us to give good health care to all our people. And as a minister, for me, the biggest challenge is how we can use these new technologies, how we can use the latest, available research, and how we can utilize that so that our common man benefits, especially people living in the rural areas and villages. And today the trend with artificial intelligence, with telemedicine, a lot of things are happening. And I'm very happy to say that we've been able to implement that. In Karnataka, we have used AI, we have used teleconsultations, and we have been able to take, a lot of cutting edge consultations and diagnosis to the rural areas and to the talukas and villages. For one example, I would just suggest, I'll not want to take too much time. We have the Puneet Rajkumar Hridaya Jyoti scheme, where any ECG that is taken in any rural taluka hospital or CHC, wherever we have got about 85 facilities so far. This year I'm expanding it to all facilities, all talukas in Karnataka. Any ECG that is taken is read by an AI software and then recommended to a cardiologist. And if there is any indication of imminent heart attack or what we call as STEMI, then that message is resent to the taluka, and there, in case of emergencies, we are able to give them the tenecteplase injection, which can prevent the heart attack from happening. And all this, right from the person enters, takes the ECG to the response, is done within 8 minutes. That is the time that is taken to get the response back and to be treated. And we've been able to save last year more than 250 lives just by able to give that injection at that moment. So this is what technology can do. This is what research can do. This is what ideas can really be made use of to the people. And ultimately our entire intention is what? So that our society develops, they become more healthy, they become more productive, and they can live longer lives and fulfilling lives. That's what health sector is all about. And I think that is what the challenge that we are all working at, and so many advancements are happening, and I'm sure people who are participating here, they will be able to get greater thoughts which can enable them to be able to achieve better. And we've seen how vital it is. We saw during COVID what happened. If we had not had the vaccine, I don't know how many people more would have died. Lakhs of people died. But if you're not able to generate that vaccine, find out the vaccine, produce the vaccine, supply it, and deliver it to the people, maybe crores of people would have died. In the earlier, maybe hundreds of years or 50 years, 100 years, 200 years back, there used to be so many diseases, plagues, and so many other diseases, which used to just wipe out populations. But today, science is developing so much. And I would like to remember, today actually is November 14th also. And it is Pandit Nehru's birthday. And we all know what Pandit Nehru stood for. He stood for rational thought, he stood for scientific temper, he stood for knowledge, and he wanted India to become a knowledge country. Not just in the terms of wisdom of the past, but in the present. So today, whatever that has been created, we're all in a way a brainchild of what Nehruji thought of. When this country was formed, all the IITs and higher excellence institutions and investment in science, investment in education institutions, investment in big public sector units, all these things have contributed to the capabilities of this country. And when we remember that, and today in this present generation, or in the present time, we are seeing how India is today globally respected. Why is India globally respected? Because we are an open country, we are an open society, we we accept ideas and thoughts from everywhere. We are able to assimilate and we are able to use that for the greater good. And that is what I think India in the future also has got a great role to play. And all of you who are participating here, I think this is a great opportunity for you to interact with so many great people who have come from all over the world, who will be giving many talks and speeches over here, experts. And that I think will give you, many of you, some new fresh thoughts and ideas which can germinate and which can flower and flourish. So I want to congratulate Dayanand Sagar University once again, and let them keep doing what they're doing, and any support or any help they need, I don't think.
Thank you, sir, for your visionary message. We now move on to a very special moment in today's inaugural ceremony, the unveiling of ICTAHS 2025 e-souvenir. The e-souvenir captures the very essence of this conference, its vision, its theme, its scholarly contributions, and the collective spirit behind its organization. It stands as a record of the journey that brought us here, of ideas shared, collaborations formed, and the academic community that continues to go stronger through dialogue and discovery. Thank you, everyone. We now request our Secretary, Sir, Shri Galiswamy, Mahatma Gandhi Vidyapita Trust, to felicitate our esteemed Chief Guest, Shri Dinesh Gundurao, Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka.
Thank you, sir. We are privileged and honored to have Dr. Bhagwan BC, Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka. With decades of academic and administrative leadership, Dr. Bhagwan BC has played a pivotal role in shaping healthcare education across Karnataka. Under his dynamic leadership, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences has strengthened curriculum quality, research initiatives, and academic governance across all health science institutions. May I now invite Dr. Bhagwan BC to deliver his address.
Good morning to one and all assembled here. Respected and Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Shri Dinesh Gundurao sir, who has just delivered his inaugural address. I always feel he is a better doctor, better teacher than many of us here when we hear to his speeches and innovative ideas. And his vision to take healthcare into the rural areas is commendable, and structured way of making the doctors function and utilize the services is also very appreciable. We have Dr. Vedaprakash Mishra, Sri Galiswamy, and all the academic luminaries, Dr. M.A. Shekhar, Dr. Vijay Kumar, Dr. Sachidanand, who are former Vice Chancellor and present Vice Chancellors continuing, and Dr. Putmadappa, Registrar, Professor Satyanarayanam, Vice Chancellor, and most importantly, Dr. Pushpa Sarkar, who is the root cause for organizing such a big event. And when she came to invite me, I told her it's going to be a mammoth task, and getting all the dignitaries who have come from abroad and all over India only speaks volumes of the way the organizing committee has worked in arranging this conference. Dayanand Sagar University, which should have started way back in 2002-2003, when the first affiliation was accorded from the university, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. Unfortunately, it didn't start those years, but later, again, Honorable Chancellor and Vice Chancellor of this university, they again thought about making this rural service, health service accessible to this part of Karnataka. So they started this university, and it's growing, as our Honorable Minister put it, in a very scientific way and academically helping all the people. It's both an honor and a privilege to be here as the chief guest of honor at this prestigious conference hosted by this university. The conference stands for a testament to the spirit of innovation and interdisciplinary collaboration that defines the future of health sciences. In an era where technology is rapidly transforming healthcare delivery, research, and education, platforms like these are essential to bridge the gap between bench and bedside, between discovery and application, and to take the innovation from the lab to the land. The translational research is not merely a scientific pursuit, it's a moral imperative. It ensures that the breakthroughs in laboratories translate into tangible benefits for patients, communities, and global health systems. Whether it's precision medicine, AI-driven diagnostics, or bioinformatics, the convergence of technology and health science is reshaping our understanding of care and cure. Institutions like Dayanand Sagar University and our university, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, play a pivotal role in nurturing talent, fostering research, and driving policy-relevant innovation. I commend this university and all the dignitaries today for participating in this conference. At RGHS, as you all aware, we have about 1,500 institutions, and we are fostering and getting into innovations, research in terms of student research activities, teachers research activities, and also we are starting up our own infrastructure at Bhimankuppe in about 50 acres of land in 2 lakh square feet facility to house this robust research cell, which will also have wet lab, dry lab, innovations, and incubation center. The digital pathology and the picture archiving, which the university is thinking about, is going to be very, very useful for the students and for the patients and the society. See, translational research in the field of telemedicine, as our Honorable Minister put it, and also during COVID, and in the area of radiology, diagnostic, cardiology, and as a surgeon in the area of robotics, 3D imprints have made a big impact, and I'm sure in the next 2 days you're all going to deliberate on so many interesting topics on blood biomarkers, then global nursing perspectives, virtual reality-based mirror therapy, then innovative drug delivery systems, multidisciplinary collaborative pathways, and so many on cardiac emergencies, mitochondrial metabolic health, and so many relevant things. These are all only going to make our patients the healthcare very affordable, accessible, and evidence-based, at the same time ethical-based. We are also worried the way the AI is transforming the whole world. We may lose out on the jobs in the future, especially for the teachers. It could be replaced by all the holocasting and AI-based teaching. But anyways, we need to go towards the research, innovations, and incubations and make a healthcare system a better one to reach out to the society and the public. In this regard, I am sure all the luminaries, the academicians, the researchers, and university representatives who have gathered here today is going to deliberate on this and come out with your own ideas and ideas which could be implemented through our universities and through DSU, and it's going to help the society and also academically the students and teachers. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity on this day and inviting me here, and it was an honor to be present amongst you. Thank you very much.
We are honored to have Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, Pro-Chancellor and Chief Advisor, Dattamege Institute of Higher Education and Research, a nationally respected academic leader and policy advisor. So we request to take over the proceedings.
Thank you. Esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, learned resource faculty invited for this conference across the globe, members of the organizing committee of this notable conference, delegates, members of the media, invitees, participants, ladies and gentlemen. I shall be dealing the keynote address at length, and therefore I am joining the dignitaries in really wishing this conference a grand success, recording my sense of salutation, thanks and gratitude to Dayanand Sagar University, which in itself is a legacy, enriched with traditions and carrying the mantle in the present for the purposes of shaping the future of this country and generations. Coming to this university by itself is visiting a legacy, visiting a tradition, and seeing for oneself as to how the torch-bearing and the mantle of responsibility is required to be dispensed in a passionate, prudent, committed, and an exemplary manner. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme that has been picked up for discussion and deliberation is apt, is timely, is relevant, and it has to be made impactful and consequential. In tune with the learned address that has been put across in the inaugural speech by the learned minister, I think needs to be realistically pursued in invocation of new knowledge, in invocation of new way forward, and in invocation and invigoration of the new zeal, which should really bring out the entire gamut and essence of translational research in the domain of translational science, in the domain of intellectual property right, something meaningful, cogent, credible, and of course, consequentially impactful. I am sure that the deliberations in this conference really will not only be in a position to take stock of the concerns and challenges, but shall also be in a position to bring out a way forward to which the society at large shall be looking forward to. I wish this conference a grand success in terms of its operation and outcome. Wishing all of you a very best of luck for the deliberations and invocation of a way forward, with thanks and compliments to the organizers for affording all of us with this golden opportunity. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. We are blessed by the presence of Shri Galiswami, Secretary of Mahatma Gandhi Vidyapita. His stewardship has played a fundamental role in the growth and evolution of Dayananda Sagar institutions. His commitment to the advancement of value-based education continues to inspire the vision and the culture of learning across these institutions. May now invite Sri Galiswami to share few words of guidance.
Good morning. The dignitaries seated on the dais, the Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Dr. Bhagavan, the former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University, Dr. Sachidanand, Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, Teresa Puttamadappa, the most important person, Professor Dr. B.S. Satyanarayana, Vice Chancellor of Dayananda Sagar University, the chief architect of this wonderful conference, Madam Pushpa Sarkar, distinguished guests who are off the dais, and students, I am indeed very happy to be here this morning for the inauguration of this international conference. Which is going to happen for 2 days. There are a lot of resource persons are present here, and there will be a lot of deliberations going on for these 2 days. The students will have an opportunity to interact with resource persons who are here, and I wish this conference a great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now we have Dr. M.A. Shekhar, former Vice Chancellor, Adichunchanagiri University, and former Director, Karnataka Institute of Endocrinology and Research, Bengaluru. Dr. Shekhar is a respected academic leader and senior administrator at Adichunchanagiri University. He has contributed significantly to the growth of higher education and institutional development under Adichunchanagiri Shikshana Trust. His work reflects a commitment to academic excellence, research, advancement, and value-based education. We are honored to have you here.
Jai Shri Gurudev. Good morning, everyone. ಈ ಶುಭ ದಿನದ ಶುಭಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿ, my heartfelt thanks to the officials, the staff and faculty of Dayananda Sagar University for having invited me to stand in front of you and speak for a few minutes. Let me tell you, I'll speak for a few minutes. When Dr. Pushpa, who was my close associate in Mysore Medical College, called me and said, you should be a part, I said, I'll be, frog out of the well, just leave me alone. She said, no, you should come and be a part of this. And now I feel it would have been a mistake from my side for having not come here. The theme of the international conference, it took me 2-3 days to really understand. Translational, technological, advances in healthcare, so many heavy sounding words. But I, as a part of education system, research and also healthcare, would like to suggest one more heavy hitting word called as transitional. I would be very happy if you can call this transitional, translational, and technological advances in healthcare. Why? The insatiable opportunistic activity of human beings for millennia, for tens of thousands of years of their existence on this Mother Earth, has been to find answers for questions and to find solutions for problems, which has been a primal instinct of every one of us sitting here, whether we had just leaves around our waist or today we have suits on our body. For having said that, if we do not give importance to the transitional component that has occurred for 6,000 to 8,000 years of human existence, I think this conference will not be complete. So I hope somebody will touch upon this transition from traditional wisdom to the modern medicine or modern science, and translation shall fall. Having said that, I'm sure people who have come here will, exchange and experience and learn a lot of things from the resource persons who have come here. And finally, I just would like to tell this dear students, the faculty, the respected dignitaries who have come here, that this end game of this international conference should be precision that leads to prevention, personalization that leads to extraordinary activity for healthcare, but at the same time, the students shall interact with the industry personnel and faculty to make it pocket friendly to the people. Thank you. All the best. Heartfelt best wishes.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. We are honored and privileged to have Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya University. Sir is a Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya University, a renowned surgical oncologist and educator with over 30 years of experience. He has led pioneering advancements in cancer surgery, medical education reforms, and research at Yenepoya, establishing the university as the center of innovation and outreach in health science. With immense respect, may I now invite Dr. M. Vijay Kumar to address the gathering. So please.
Yeah, thank you.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected colleagues, Vice Chancellors, former Vice Chancellors, Dr. Bhagavan BC of RGHS, Dr. M.A. Shekhar, Dr. Sachidananda, Dr. Satyanarayana, more importantly, our university's governing body member and the Pro-Chancellor of Datta Mega Institute of Higher Education and the keynote speaker of today, Dr. Ved Prakash Mishraji, the Secretary of Mahatma Gandhi Vidyapita Trust, Sri Gali Swamiji, the Registrar of the University, Puttamadappa, and the Conference Chair and Dean, Dr. Pushpa Sagar, Sarkar, and all other dignitaries on the dais, and the invited guests and delegates. Very good morning to you all. When they said it is translational and technological advances in health sciences, I was thinking that I should introduce some new terminology at least for the delegates, and how we can go about establishing the same in any university. When Yenepoya could do it, any other university could do it. So that is what I thought today. I'll take this 5 minutes to explain to you what it is. Most of the people know what is research, and they all know what is basic research. But the problem there is how to make it, convert them into translational research, one issue. And the second most important thing before we go to the technological advances, we suffer many times with respect to the funding issues. In fact, I should say with confidence, all of you here, last 20 years has seen the change. Both the funding agencies from Government of India, for example, DBT, DST, ICMR, BIRAC, and NBM, that is National Biopharma, and the MSME, all these governmental agencies have opened up for research. Earlier it was well known that they would rather fund only to the governmental institutions. Today they have opened up to say that they are giving it for a good research activities even for the non-governmental organizations, particularly higher education institutions like universities. That is the first thing everybody who was listening to me should know, that the funding agencies have opened up. To what extent they are going around? If you are doing a good job, there are innovation centers, autonomous institutions have come from the DBT and DST. For example, BIRAC. BIRAC is Biotechnology Innovation Research Council, Research Assisting Council. This is an autonomous body which gives you funding through anybody and everybody by establishing the innovation centers and the incubation center, they call it. And we have one such incubation center back in our Mangalore and Enapaya Deemed University called Enapaya Technology Incubator. Through that, BIRAC has given 2 crores for individuals who are doing a good job, research, and who are in the level of translating it to a product. 5 such people are beneficiaries through that. 2 crores is not a small amount for researchers, and that too coming from governmental agencies. And we only facilitate them to get it, and not that we are going to get the benefit out of it. Out of 5, 2 should be given to the outsiders, and Tata Memorial Hospital, ACTRAC, and the Indore IIT are beneficiaries there. And some of the individuals who have the will to do the research and how to make it translate, there are other things called BIG grant, that's called big grant, and there is something called Sparsh grant. All these give us the money to the individuals also, and up to 50 lakhs is what money is given. And there is a committee, there is a process, there is a procedure, no doubt. But it was not at all available 20 years ago, it is available today. That's what I'm trying to tell all the youngsters who are sitting here. Funding is possible through all these agencies, apart from the private sectors who are coming in today in a big way to fund it if it is good. Having said that part, funding part of it, the second most important part is what the Government of Karnataka is doing. Government of Karnataka through the ITBT, that is Information Technology and Biotechnology, there is a separate department. There is the first state government to start that separate department is Government of Karnataka. Through that now they have got what is called as TBI, Technology Business Incubators, and wherein the current one is actually Beyond Bangalore. That is the theme, Beyond Bangalore. And through that 11 higher education institutions, including ours, Enapaya Deemed University, has got an incubator, the second incubator, which is going to come, and MOU is signed. Similar, the incubators are going to come in the third versions. I would sincerely urge Dayanand Sagar University to apply for them, establish an incubator center, nurture this research to great extent. Many of the people have got ideas, they do not know how to take it forward. And for that, again, these incubation centers and the startups are there. For example, we have got the incubation center where they have got 56 startups, out of which 23 are from the in-house staff members only. The Dayanand Sagar staff members should all remember that you can go through this and get this. And apart from that, our own university support the research by giving them 10 lakhs of rupees for seed grant for every faculty who is ready to do the research, and they have established such an advanced research center, including the proteomics, metabolomics, etc. And I am very sure at least 3 of them sitting here know it. Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra ji knows it, Dr. Bhagavan's VC knows it, and Dr. Sachidanandan knows it. So when we have done this, the point here is you all have to establish, and the research is the only way we have to move forward. And the last but not the least is many times the faculty members think publication is the end of the research, which I do not personally believe in it. Publication of an article is only an yardstick to see what you are actually doing, what are your deliverables. But what exactly happens out of research is to take it to the industry and make it available for the society at large. For that, today the steps have been made very clearly. It is called as TRL, Technology Readiness Level. The technology readiness level which we are talking about from 1 to 9 when you do it. And for the easy understanding, I'll tell you 1 to 3 is called research, 4, 5, 6 is called as development, and 7, 8, 9 is the deployment. All along we have been talking about R&D. Today we are talking about R&DD, that is research, development and deployment. And deployment is where even the government is asking the industry to come forward, have a combination of both the academia and the industry to join together and to see the type of prototype going up. Am I talking theory? Answer is no. We are collaborating with Indian Institute of Science, IIT Madras, CCAM Bangalore, and all these people have to come to the academia. That's what the advantage of the university, including Dayanand Sagar University, is. They can't do certain things alone. Particularly, the technology people have to come to the medical universities to see what is the real situation and take the clue from us, and also ultimately they have to do it on the human beings. And we have also established the animal testing lab where these prototypes are tested. Currently, we are doing it with at least 4 companies, including Indian Institute of Science, where they are trying to test those prototypes. For example, soluble stents, they have to take it to the patient, means the human beings, they have to go through the animal facility. And that is what we have established, that is the way to go about it. All these things I'm trying to tell all you people, if you have an idea, go to the incubators, any incubator including us, we will nurture you, we will tell you what is IPR, intelligence property rights, and we will take you and you will become an entrepreneur. Let us not stop being employees. You all should dream to become employers and entrepreneurs. Thank you very much for inviting me to be here. Thank you very much. God bless. Jai Hind.
Will manage.
Thank you. Now we have Dr. S. Sachidanand, Executive Director, Siddhaganga Medical College and Research Institute and Hospital, former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka. A distinguished academic leader and clinician, Dr. Sachidanand has played a key role in strengthening medical and health sciences education across the state. His leadership at Rajiv Gandhi University was marked by academic reforms, quality enhancement initiatives, and a strong emphasis on ethical and patient-centered healthcare training. With great respect, may I invite Dr. Sachidanand to share a few words.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Dignitaries on the dais and dignitaries off the dais, respecting the time and also the value of the time here, I would not make any speech at all, but I would make it a point to congratulate Dr. Pushpa Sarkar and the entire team for having organized such a wonderful conference. I wish this conference all the success and let it achieve the purpose for which it is meant for. Thank you one and all.
We will now move on to the felicitation ceremony to our honored and distinguished dignitaries. We now request Professor Dr. B.S. Satyanarayana, Vice Chancellor Dayanand Sagar University, to felicitate a guest of honor, Dr. Bhagwan B.C., Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka. Thank you, sir. Now we request our conference chair, Dr. Pushpa Sarkar, to felicitate Dr. M.A. Shekhar, former Vice Chancellor, Adichunchanagiri University. We also request our conference chair to felicitate Dr. S. Sachidanand, former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. We are honored to have with us Professor Dr. B.S. Satyanarayana, Vice Chancellor of Dayananda Sagar University. A distinguished academician and research leader, he has been instrumental in advancing interdisciplinary education, research collaborations, and institutional development at Dayananda Sagar University. His vision continues to lead us and the university towards innovation and global academic excellence. May I now invite Professor Dr. B.S. Satyanarayana to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning, or as maybe we are nearly reaching good afternoon. So many times the presidential speech is reserved for the head of the institution just to make sure that we keep time rather than truly speak and convey some information. We are slightly late, so we apologize for the same. But at the same time, I just want to take a couple of minutes. First of all, I think as the head of the organization, I would like to first thank the Minister, Mr. Gundu Rao, the Chief Guest, Dr. Bhagwan, who has already left, but especially keynote speaker, Professor Ved Prakash Mishra, the other Vice Chancellors, Professor Shekhar, Professor Vijay Kumar, Professor Sachidananda, and especially our Secretary, Shri Gali Swami Sir, and also the organizers of the conference, Dr. Pushpa Sarkar and Vijay Kumar, for first of all making this a grand occasion for us. And I will take just 1 or 2 minutes, as I said, more. And the whole world is transitioning, and I am sure you all know that the development goal puts health as a key requirement. And in this age, with the number of people expanding and the technology expanding, the adaptation of technology for delivering health is changing very fast, and that is what the translational health advances need to address. So we are looking at diagnostics, therapeutics, and medical procedures, behavioral processes, and actually enabling prognostic behavioral change. So even before an illness comes, what is it that we should facilitate? And that is what I think this gathering is going to address over the next 2 to 3 days. They've already started it yesterday with the... And I'm very happy to add that we as a university are truly cognizant of this change when we say that there is a need for over 18 million health workers, or India alone would need 6.2 million. And for all the available diseases, if there are cure for 95% of the rare diseases and many emerging ones, there is no cure. And that is what I think in this age of AI, digitalization and advanced instrumentation, prognostic healthcare has to address. And I'm happy to say that Dayanand Sagar as a university has already started looking at it. So I'll just conclude with just saying that in the last 10 years alone, we have at least enabled, say, 200 companies. And some of these companies, for example, like, Save Mom has developed a product. It's a AI-enabled wearable product which can proactively take care of the mother during the prenatal status and also for the natal case of even monitoring the baby. It can do the care, and the advantage is a wearable with AI-enabled precision delivered at 1 rupee per patient as a service. And over 1 million women have already been facilitated working with Karnataka government. This is just to say that how we are looking at whole prognostic, or this translational medicine as a tool. Or Maitri is another tool, again, where it can enable the women for both back pain and menstrual issues. And for example, I just want to add with one more. Say Jalod is an equipment that has been developed to help cleaning. Health is cleanliness is the key to health. And this product, any clean worker can use it, and then without using advanced tool, from the smallest narrow street to the biggest drainages can be cleaned, and with a clean environment. I'm mentioning all of this just to say that we are cognizant of the facts. We are a new 1 decade young university. We welcome all the over 1,400 plus delegates who are coming to this conference, national, international, and also, students, faculty, industries, to say that we are creating a platform. I think I just start with 2-3 sentences. I think Professor Bhagwan rightly mentioned about the moral parameters that we need to look into as we deliver care. I think we need to remember it. And Professor Shekhar mentioned about this transitional change from the Bharatiya Jnana Parampara to the modern technology. How do we link everything? And then, of course, these are, I think, some of the key points I wanted to just highlight. And also, especially Professor Mishra said, overall, the treatment has to be meaningful and credible, and again, affordable. And these are the parameters that we want to deliver. And we as Dayanand Sagar University are available as a partner to facilitate for all of you on any of the aspect of development. And as I think Dr. Vijay Kumar mentioned, TRL levels. I will not elaborate much, but say that we are trying to add from TRL 1 to 9 even a parameter called 10, where sustainability and circularity and net zero parameters can be helped to incorporate into any product process system. As we said, finally, the whole world is looking at prognostic healthcare, and we want to work with all of you to develop such a prognostic healthcare. And India has already shown itself to be a leader in healthcare. We are already in the medical pharma, we are a leader. So we truly want to become a leader, and rather than just the practitioner of knowledge, linking the whole traditional 5,000-year-old knowledge with the modern technology, want to work with all of you to create integrated tools, technology, procedures, and proactive provisioning for, behavior that would help prevention of healthcare requirements. And I think the future is very bright, and we look forward to having the next 5 years event where we would be demonstrating tens of technologies to cure the whole world. Thank you once again for all of you for coming here. And I just want to end by saying all the efforts have been done by our managing team, from the convener and the co-convener and the university side. If at all things are good, you would have to thank them. But if there is any problem, I would apologize. Maybe it is a lack from our side, but I'm sure you will have a great next 2 to 3 days. Welcome once again to the conference. Have a great conference, and we look forward to long partnerships, enduring partnerships, as we enable the whole world with better health. Thank you very much.
Has been central to bringing this conference to fruition. May I request Dr. M. Vijay Kumar to deliver the vote of thanks for today's program.
Honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests on the stage, respected speakers, delegates from across the globe, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome and good morning everyone. So it's my privilege and honor to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion and August gathering. Marking the inauguration of our international conference on translational and technological advances in health sciences, on behalf of organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our first and foremost, our Chancellor Dr. D. Premchandra Sagar sir and Pro-Chancellor Dr. D. Hemchandra Sagar sir, Pro-Chancellor Dr. Premchandra Sagar sir. And on behalf of organizing committee again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Shri Dinesh Gundarao sir, so Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare, for gracing the event so with his presence and for his inspiring inaugural address. And he has given insights, have set the tone for the meaningful discussions on the days ahead. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We would also like to place on record thanks to our esteemed university authorities, our own secretary, Sri Galiswamy sir. So in spite of his schedule in managing all the campuses, so you took over the time, sir. Thank you very much for your presence here. Our sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. Bhagwan sir, Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University, for sharing valuable perspectives and encouraging us with your thoughtful words. We are deeply grateful to our one more guest of honor, our Vijay Kumar sir, Vice Chancellor, Enapa University, so for his address and for inspiring us with his experience. Thank you very much, sir. And I thank our esteemed guest, Dr. Sachidanand sir, Dr. Shekhar sir, for their presence and for their valuable suggestions and words, and for congratulating and wishing this conference and making us to know the importance of this conference. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence and for your time. We are deeply grateful to our eminent keynote speaker, Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, sir. So he is extensively traveling here and there to this function also. He came from Delhi actually. So we have asked him for his presence. So within one request from our conference chair, sir agreed. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence here. So we are looking forward to your talk. Thank you, sir. A special appreciation goes to all international and national delegates, speakers. So mainly we have speakers from different countries, different universities. So I thank Professor Lehman, I thank Professor Katz, I thank Professor Bharatan, I thank Professor Teresa, I thank Professor Hepzibah, I thank Professor Valentine and all the national speakers. So you have given your time, you traveled across the world and so long to address us, sir. Thank you very much. So for your words, we look forward to have meaningful interactions and scientific deliberations ahead. And I thank all the delegates who have registered. I thank all the 1,400 delegates who have registered across the nation and different parts of the nation. So for choosing and registering in such a long numbers in this particular conference. Thank you very much. So behind the scenes, our tireless efforts, organizing committee, technical team, administrative staff, student volunteers deserves immense appreciation. Their dedication, planning and hard work have ensured the smooth conduct of the inaugural ceremony. And it's a honor to work under under dynamic leadership of Dr. Pushpa Sarkar ma'am. Purposefully I kept the last because she is not the least, she is the first, and this conference is the brainchild of Dr. Pushpa Sarkar. So please give her a round of applause. Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity, trusting me, and putting all this burden on my shoulders. And I feel I have achieved a bit, reaching your dream of making this conference a grand success. Thank you very much, ma'am. Finally, we thank each one of you here today, on-site and online, for taking the time part of this so important academic event. Your engagement supports us to have meaningful interactions ahead. And with this, we conclude the inauguration. Look forward for the inspiring and productive conference. Don't forget the arrangements and everything is done by website team A1 Logics. A big thanks to A1 Logics and team. And a big thanks to SHADS, whatever you're sitting, listening, everything is. So big thanks to SHADS team. Thank you very much. So we look forward for next 2 days. So, good day.
May the dialogues and deliberations ahead be enlightening and impactful. Thank you all.